Hello, Planeswalker. Welcome to One Pack Magic, where we open one pack of magic cards. Because if we don't, we're going to turn into a pumpkin at midnight. Well, I don't know which midnight, but I'm sure one of the midnights. Anyway, we got a draft booster. Wilds of Eldraine. So let's see how Eldraine it gets. Alright, we got an advert for Magic Arena. There's a code for you for something. I don't know. Scan it and find out. Alright, starting out. We've got Armory Mice. Oh. 1 and a white mouse. 3/1. Celebration. Armory Mice gets +0/+2 as long as 2 or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Oh. They become 3/3 Mices. Pretty cool. Verdant Outrider. 2 and a green, Human Knight, 4/2. 1 and a green, Verdant Outrider can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less this turn. Fell Horseman. Well, I hope it gets up. 3 and a black, Zombie Knight. But it's also got Deadly Ride as a sorcery. 1 and a black, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, then exile this card. You may cast a creature for exile later. As a creature, it's 3/3, and when Fell Horseman dies, put it on the bottom of owner's library. Ooh, he may come back. Or you could just play a spell, look for something, and then boom, there you go. Living Lectern. What? Lectern. Okay, we'll go with that. 1 and a blue, Artifact Construct, 0/4. It's a pretty good wall. Pay 1, sacrifice Living Lectern. Draw a card, create a Sorcerer Roll token attached to up to 1 other target creature you control. Activate it as a sorcery. And change the creature to +1/+1, and whenever this creature attacks, scry 1. That is the roll. Hopeful Vigil. 1 and a white enchantment. When Hopeful Vigil enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance, as you do, holding Vigil. When Hopeful Vigil is put into a graveyard for a battlefield, scry 2. 2 and a white, sacrifice Hopeful Vigil. Leaping Ambush. Not like Leaping Lizards, but that would be for the Little Orphan Annie set coming up at some point. Single green instant, target creature gets +1/+3 and gains reach until the end of turn. Untap it. Evolving Wilds. Perennial at this point. Land, tap, sacrifice Evolving Wilds, put your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Merry Bards. Well, I mean, if you're in a polyamorous relationship, 2 and a red, Human Bard, 3/2. When Merry Bards enters the battlefield, you may pay 1. When you do, create a Young Hero Roll token attached to target creature you control. Enchanted creature has, whenever this creature attacks, if its toughness is 3 or less, put a 1/1 counter on it. Freeze in Place. 1 and a blue sorcery, tap target creature an opponent controls, and put 3 stun counters on it. Scry 2. Permanent with a stun counter will become untapped. Remove 1 from it instead. Succumb to the Cold. Cold never bothered me anyway. 2 and a blue instant, tap 1 or 2 target creatures an opponent controls, put a stun counter on each of them. I mean, if they only got 1, you can only tap 1, but if they got 2, go for the gusto. Sir Armont the Redeemer. 3 green, white, legendary human knight, 4/4. When Sir Armont the Redeemer enters the battlefield, create a monster roll token attached to target creature you control. Enchanted creature has +1/+1 and gets trample. Enchanted creatures you control get +1/+1. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, that one, that's pretty good use for it. Back for seconds. 2 and a black, sorcery, bargain. You may sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token as you cast this spell. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. If this spell was bargained, you may put one of those cards with mana value 4 or less onto the battlefield instead of putting it into your hand. That's a pretty good bargain. Our rare so far, Sleep Cursed Fairy. 1 blue, Fairy Wizard, 3/3, Flying, Ward 2. Sleep Cursed Fairy enters the battlefield with tapped with 3 stun counters on it. There it is. There's the deal. It would be if it would become untapped, remove stun counter instead. 1 in a blue, untapped Sleep Cursed Fairy. Well, yeah. Well, by that, you play it first round, but you won't be able to do anything for 3 rounds. Or you could do that, untap it a little early. Yeah, it's alright. And, found out what these were, because I wasn't paying attention when they did reveals for them. These are Enchanted Tales. That's what those are. It's a completely different set. Well, subset. It's like the Mystic Archives, where it's a separate entity from, separate collection from the normal set. Raid Bombardment. 2 in a red enchantment. Whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, Raid Bombardment deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker that creature is attacking. That's pretty sweet. And we get a swamp. Ooh, that's a pretty good looking swamp. I mean, it's not the showcase art ones, but I kind of like that. That one's pretty cool. Alright, little rundown. What would I play and why? This would be really nasty. Of course, it's red, so you're going to have a bunch of cheap creatures out. So, deals 1 damage. I wonder if it's like per creature or just like 1 creature. Because, I mean, if you're dealing with 3 goblins that are 1/1, are you dealing 3 damage? Or is it just like, well, I mean, it's an enchantment, so it'd probably be all of them. That's pretty cool. I do like that one. Well, it's Ward 2, so, you know, anything attacking it would have to be, you have to pay additional 2. And, yeah, you could untap it early. So, like, put in round 1, round 2, remove 1, remove another, and then round 3, when you remove it, it's ready to go. So, it's alright. I figure out a way around that, but otherwise not really. That is good. Bargain makes it actually better, because sacrifice a token, boop, and you get something that says when this creature is sacrificed. But yeah, mana value 4 or less, so I am liking that one. So far, this is the only one I see the enchantment, you know, being useful. So, I mean, it'd be pretty good for Pauper Commander. I mean, especially mix it up with, put some Theros and Kamigawa enchantment creatures in there. And this one was really nasty. That's pretty good for an instant. I mean, yeah, stun them for 1 round. Well, technically 2. So, oh, and it's pretty cool. This one I like better. Because 2 and you put 3 stun counters on them. And you get to scry 2, which, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. So, I do like that one. I mean, it's all right. If you have a human tribal, it might do something, but I don't know. The young, I'm not feeling the young hero role, so it's all right. Evolving Wilds. It's Evolving Wilds. If you don't have the land you want, you put that out and put it out later. But I always get screwed over by Evolving Wilds, so I'm kind of like, about it. This one's good. With single green, you can make something a really nasty blocker with reach. So, and it untaps, so it can be you can block. That's pretty good. I do like that one. Free creature when you come in, scry 2 when it leaves out. Not a bad deal. Not bad for two mana. I mean, you don't even have to sacrifice. You can just have it set in case they do something. Or if they don't. If your opponent doesn't have any enchantment nukers. There you go. That's not bad. I mean, on its own, it's a really decent wall. It's a 0/4. Just give it like flying or something. It's really nasty. That'd be funny. A flying living lector. Deadly Ride's alright. I do like his ability, though. When he dies, put it back in the bottom of your library. So that, like I said, play a spell, get target creature or get a creature. There you go. And then you can shuffle afterwards. So it'd make more entertaining. Can be black and power 2 or less. Well, I mean, it's got a defense of 2. So you're just making it easier for someone to kill it. Unless they got nothing but weenies. I do like I like the mice. And they get become 3/3. If you put 2 non-land permanents in the battle. So late game, they'd be really, really freaking sweet. They help ensure that the forges of the dwarves are always squeaky clean. See? Funny. Anyway, MVP, you know what? This one's the MVP. I really didn't find anything for a one-pack combo, the one-pack combo this time. It's too concentrated on the roll enchantments. So, I may not do more Wilds of Eldraine because, like I said, that roll enchantment kind of just, not feeling it, But I am feeling this, and I will see you tomorrow. Back to our regularly scheduled Mystery Pack Mondays. If you're new, subscribe. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you have subscribed, you're going to know what Mystery Pack Monday is. If you just got here and you don't know what Mystery Pack Monday is, you're in for a treat. In any case, I will see you tomorrow. Have a magical day.